You don't want to use that word.
No.
So I'm going to take that back.
The CC.
Join 3 longtime friends who love to chat it up and have a passion for connecting women in friendship and doing life together. In a world that has disconnected from one another, we're bringing back the chat. If you would, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell here on YouTube. We'd love for you to join the chat and help us grow this channel so we can connect with more women. All right, here's today's chat. Well, here we are in the kitchen, just like we promised. We're going to do an air fryer tutorial here. So, you know, food has the power to connect people like nothing else. And when I was a newly married woman, my grandmother took me aside and said, Cindy, I want to tell you, the way to a person's heart is through their stomach. And she meant learn how to cook people's favorite foods and make them happy to be around a table with you. So I took that to heart, and my husband always jokes that our dinner bell in the first couple years of marriage was the smoke alarm.
Oh.
It took a while.
It does.
But 36 years later,
You got
I've
it, girl.
gotten some perfected. So I'm hoping to share a little bit of that with you, because I know that you probably entertain people, have people into your home. And making food for someone makes them feel so special, so cared for, and so loved. And so it's spring, summer's coming. As you can tell, we're really excited to be in our spring colors. It's a great time to have someone over for brunch on the patio, Easter breakfast, Easter brunch, Mother's Day, all those Memorial Day, all those fun things. And the great thing about brunch is that you can do it ahead of time. So I am going to go through, one more thing I wanted to say is that our homes should be made a place of atmosphere more than just a building. And so the atmosphere that you set in your home is so important.
Definitely.
One of peace and love and cared for.
And good smells.
Yes!
I walked in here today. She kind of made up her bacon.
Yes.
This time I'm like, oh, it smells good.
Oh, you want to get people happy, you make some bacon.
It's some bacon. That's right.
Yes. So, yeah, do you want to talk about what the scripture says about being hospitable?
Yes, just a quick verse. 1 Peter 4:9. Be hospitable to one another without complaining.
Ooh.
So hopefully Cindy's going to show us some things so we don't have to complain about cooking anymore. When I heard she had an air fryer, I was like, awesome. I have been so curious like how to use one. I have one, cooked a few things, but I am really anxious to hear.
Yes, and so this is really a beginner's. This is definitely not professional, but it's a way to show you that it is easy to make something and have a lady over or have a family over for brunch. So this is a quiche, and the recipe is going to be in the link below. And please let us know if there's something else you would like us to show you with the air fryer, or what you have made that are your favorite recipes with the air fryer. I gotta tell you, I wasn't crazy about air fryers when I first heard of them a few years ago, and now I could kick myself for waiting so long to get one. I got it at the beginning of 2020, so I had a lot of time that year to cook. And what I love about it is its ability to send air around the food to make it crisp and yet moist, and it's crunchy. And all doing that while keeping it healthy. So that's what really attracted me, is that you just use a little bit of like avocado oil or olive oil when you cook something that might be dry, and you just spritz it with that, and it's delicious.
Have you tried the flavored oils?
No.
Like you can get like the olive oils,
Like garlic and stuff?
Yes, yeah, I think
Oh,
that
that's
would
a great
be
idea.
An easy seasoning.
I might need to replace my spice rack with oils.
There you go. That's right, for sure.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to make this quiche, and we start with 4 eggs, and I'm gonna show you, we have on the recipe below, you're gonna see we have 3/4 cup of heavy cream or milk of your choice. We have 6 florets of broccoli cut up here to make it pretty. We have 4 eggs. We have half a cup of chopped sausage, and I did make the sausage in the air fryer too before this filming. And then we have a cup of finely grated cheese. So that's what's going to go into this quiche. So I'm going to crack the 4 eggs. And Molly, why don't you maybe tell them something that you made?
Yes, I'm on my second air fryer because my first one, my daughter's oven went out and she's in the process of getting that fixed. So I gave her, she's really using it a lot just for those kind of, almost anything. So, but one of my favorites I just made was a stuffed chicken breast with Munster cheese, spinach, and roasted red peppers. It was the juiciest, most flavorful chicken. I marinated it in like it was like a salad dressing actually.
Yeah.
But it was absolutely, I made this recipe in my regular oven.
Yeah.
Did not compare.
Wow,
So, yes.
that is great.
Yes, it was really good.
That's so good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the eggs stirred up, and the next thing we need to put in is the cream. So I have to tell you, I used almond milk because we are dairy-free in our house due to allergies. So I'm stirring up that cream into the egg mixture, and that's gonna make the base of this light and fluffy quiche. And you can see I've made enough for serving for 4 to 6, so it's quite a bit larger than just a small one. You can also get small pans to go in your air fryers, like I have 6 of these, and you can do personal sized pizzas, quiches, all kinds of things baked in here, or even just a small meatloaf or a chicken
So where
breast.
did you get those little pans?
Well, these are actually, they're called Oneida, but I ordered them online.
Okay.
And you can just Google the name of your air fryer and pans that fit it. And so the pan that I'm cooking here is that too. But sometimes if you go into like Bed Bath & Beyond, they'll have all kinds of little types of pans like this. So I just wanted to show you that you can do personal size too. But I am doing this small cake pan that fits in the air fryer. Okay, so we've whisked that together. We're going to I did it before we started, lightly grease the quiche pan.
Okay.
So we've got that done. We're gonna add the broccoli and the sausage and the cheese. And we're doing all this. Obviously we don't have a cooking show camera, so we'll show you what it looks like. So we've added all that together, and we're gonna stir it up, and we'll be turning on the air fryer. Now I do want to say all air fryers are a little bit different, just like microwaves. So you have to do some trial and error with your air fryer. So I'm going to open mine, and mine is a Ninja, and it's got this basket here. I'm going to open it and stick my casserole in there, okay? And then I'm going to turn it on, and mine has 4 different settings. I have air fry, roast, reheat, and dehydrate. So I'm gonna go to the roast one, and I'm gonna put the temperature on 325. So a lot of people don't realize that it is important to change the temperature
from a regular oven.
Yes, and change the temperature on your air fryer. You know, a very, very basic one is just gonna have off and on in minutes. And so that's fine for chicken nuggets from the store and French fries that are already frozen.
Right.
But if you wanna do any better cooking than that, sometimes you need to upgrade a little bit. So I'm gonna put it on 325, and I'm gonna put the time on 10 minutes because that's what the recipe calls for. And voila, I just turned it on. Well, the buzzer just went off, and here's the final product. It's really delicious. One important thing is when you cook eggs, you always want to salt your eggs after they cook so it doesn't change the consistency of the egg. So you're definitely going to want to put some salt and possibly pepper on this, and use whatever. If you're not a broccoli fan, use salsa and onions and green peppers and bacon bits or ham. You can do all kinds of different recipes with this base. But anyway, I think you're gonna love it, and I have one last thing. Bon appetit!
That's right, and a merry heart is good medicine.